What's going on, guys? So today I am out here at Coachmen Catalina's factory in Middlebury, Indiana, and we're going to take a look at some new floor plans and some existing floor plans. But the folks over at Coachmen Catalina make a really nice, good quality stick and tin travel trailer that sells for a very reasonable price. These are what you typically would get into to get into RVing, and they give you a lot for your money. And at the same time, they focus in on a lot of things to make these a little bit more reliable going down the road. They're pretty dang well built for what they are. I know a lot of folks that get into these that claim that among the more entry-level priced RVs, these are probably among the better built ones. That said, we're going to take a closer look at this thing. Hang tight, I'll be right back. So this unit is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 4,396 pounds. It's going to have a cargo capacity of 1,359 pounds, and it's going to have a dry weight of 3,020 pounds, which means this is going to be towable by a lot of vehicles. Mainly your full-size SUVs. You're going to want at least 6,000 to 7,000 pounds worth of maximum tow capacity for something like this, especially if you're going to load it up, but mainly because of the overall size of this unit. It's not huge, but if you try to put this thing behind a vehicle that's too small, like that Jeep Wrangler right there, it's definitely going to be too big. It's just too big for a vehicle that's too small to where the wind hitting this is going to manipulate how you tow. That said, a lot of cool things going on with this unit. I like the fact it rides on a BAL frame. So the perk to BAL, they claim, is that it's a stamped frame that's huck bolted together versus typical welds. So they claim it's a stronger type frame. I can't verify that, but I haven't heard of any issues with BAL frames. Coming around, I do like the front cap. I love this black look to it with the white lettering. It's just super bold. I think it looks really nice. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are. You have your 20-pound propane can right here, spot for a couple of batteries. It's a manual tongue jack. Your pass-through storage right here is a very good size pass-through storage, and I already know way at the other end where you don't see a hatch, there's actually a hatch inside under the mattress to get to that. Has traditional flip-out metal steps. Has a full awning with LED light strip underneath it. This is the 164 BHX. Outside of your furnace, JBL sound system prepped for solar and also prepped for Wi-Fi LTE. I love the overall look. Going up the steps. All right, so you have a queen size bed in here. Some of these have a little bit smaller bed if it's a smaller unit, like some of the other ones that are over here. Nice flip up counter right there with storage underneath, plus you have a little shelf there. You have a nice shelf along here as well. A lot of windows in this unit, so you have a window here, and a window here, which brings a lot of light in, and that's a really big window. This is going to be a jackknife sofa, so you can sleep the little ones here if you want, but it's also a bunkhouse, so you can easily sleep a couple kiddos in the back. This is not what I would consider to be like a super compact travel trailer, but it is definitely a smaller trailer, which is nice. And again, this is going to be easier for a half-ton truck, right? If you put this behind almost any half-ton truck, you really shouldn't have any type of problem towing it unless you're in extreme wind. But then you're also going to want to be sure you have a sway control hitch that mitigates some of that. You have USB and power right there. Nice little shelf here as well. You got more cabinets here. JBL sound system. You have your GE air conditioning unit up top. Over here you have more cabinets. No drawers. That's a big miss. You know me, I typically don't consider it a kitchen unless there's drawers, and I think they probably could have fit a couple drawers right here, mainly because where are you going to put your silverware, your spatulas, utensils, things like that? So I definitely encourage them to put drawers in, or maybe some fancy way of storing utensils, maybe something that pulls down from here. Hint. You have some cabinets up top as well. 2-burner gas cooktop, undermount sink, fuses, breakers, bottom of your furnace. A lot of countertop space right here. I almost feel what would have been cool here is like a cornered drawer system. Even if you had to do it in a creative way, or maybe some drawers right here that you can put all your silverware utensils in. That would have been cool, and it would have been different. No one's doing that. That would have been really interesting, because for the size of RV this is, you really don't need this much space for countertops. They could cut it off to right here. You'd still have a good amount of prep space, and then you could use this for some drawers or some other, interesting way to be able to store those utensils. Thermostat, and then your refrigerator opens this way. I almost feel, because this is a reversible door, that they should have had it open this way. Your bunks are over here. You know, on some of these units, you see like an outside hatch right here to be able to load things in. That would have been cool, but I understand that they're trying to hit a price point with this unit as well. And speaking of, they left me a sticker with the MSRP. This is the 164 BHX, has an MSRP of $23,053. And that is not actually what this will sell for. If you go to a dealership lot, the price will be significantly less than that. So these don't sell for MSRP. Dealerships don't sell them for that price. They sell them for much lower. So you should easily, I'm imagining, get this for well under 20 grand is my theory. But you definitely want to check a dealership if they have it in stock. Up here is your GE microwave. Way high. That might be a challenge for somebody who might be shorter to reach up to. That would have been kind of a cool opportunity to maybe bring it down here and then have some drawers. I don't know, but yeah, it's a bit high. This has a really high ceiling to it, actually. It's probably upwards of 6'5" for something this small. You have a standard foot flush plastic toilet, huge shower basin, so it has a very, very good size shower. The wall material right here is waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it is a huge shower basin. You have your mirror on this side. Got some power up there if you need it for maybe a hair dryer, which is really nice. It would have been cool maybe if they had like a flip-up counter right here, because they have a hair dryer. They have a little thing back there, but I don't know. That would have kind of blocked some of this space a little bit, but I don't know. What are your thoughts? But overall, this is a pretty cool unit, right? What do you guys think? Is this something you could see yourself living in or owning or towing and camping with the kids in? It is definitely more of a family unit because of the amount of sleeping accommodations. Technically, you could sleep 2, 3, 4, 5 people in this unit and be comfortable. But it's pretty nice. I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.